They're victims.
See.
And we can find the earthworm. That's a really big, right?
That's a big earthworm.
Yeah. You have to
Maybe I
imagine
get in
how
here.
big the fish you can catch. ¿Cómo está, señor Eugenia? It's a real big, huge.
That's a big spider too. Biggest one I've
Yes.
ever seen, I think.
Look at this. Big fangs they have.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've never seen one quite that
They're
big.
poisonous, but the poison that they have is not really dangerous for people. Right, but not nice to see alive in your bed, right?
No.
And this fish is really dangerous. We can find the Amazon River. You are swimming there, you pee in the water. Yeah, the fish smells substance from urine, and like the fish likes to drink and swing off.
That's
By
what
the
we,
urethra get inside
yeah,
you.
we hear about those. I
You hear
never
about
saw
it?
one.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were that big.
Yeah, I just adore, but the tiny one get
Yeah,
inside.
cause trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
that's
why-
famous in United States.
really?
That story about this fish
Yeah,
is very
it
famous.
is real. It's real.
Yeah.
It's called candido or penis fish. Because for men, it's gonna be inside the penis,
Penny.
and they're living in.
Oh, okay.
So don't pee in the water, my friend.
In movies, they mention that a lot.
Yeah,
about
in
the-
movies you
in
can
the
see a lot.
movies.
It's like the snakes, for example, anacondas.
And
You can see.
yeah.
And now let's see the real human head, a small one that people used to make shrunken head.
Okay.
Only boy when he died, he was 12 years old.
12.
Yeah, he was important for people in the jungle. You can see the feathers. Only important people can wear those are from toucan. People used to make shrunken head in the south of the rainforest in Ecuador because for them the knowledge, spirit, and power were inside. When very important people died, they used to make that to remember them. Equators. One is to remember that missions that was more than 2 centuries ago, and now we're gonna be on the equator that was calculated by GPS only 12 years ago. Okay, so let's go to the equator.
I'm sure you take a lot of pictures.
Wow.
Right here, right?
Yeah, could you be a little back to see to take picture line and mountain behind you? There you go. 1, 2, and 3. Whiskey. Just in case, let me take 2.
Sure.
And you can choose later, maybe the
Sure, take as many as you want. There's 600 left.
Yeah, okay.
Click, click, click.
1, 2, 3. There you go. And you, sir?
I'm here at the equator. Hello.
Yeah, you are on the equator. It is north. That is south.
Uh-huh.
Right? Do you feel different?
Oh, I'm confused which is north. I'm always confused, so I can't tell north from south.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
thank you. Now,
So now we have compass to know where's the north and south. But indigenous used to see constellations on the sky and they used to represent them like this. You're able to recognize which constellation must be this one? You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Big Dipper.
7. Big Dipper, there you go. 1, 2, 3, to here, to here. It is Orion's belt.
Orion, okay, Orion's belt.
When you are in your home, you can see this one and this one, but this one is not possible to see. We
Southern
call
Cross?
exactly. You will be in Australia, you can see this, but not this. But now you are on the equator, so you're able to see all of them every day, every time. That's why people knew where was the north and south. And people knew where was the east and west because the sun rises 6 a.m. and the
East,
sunset
yeah.
6 p.m. always.
Oh, I'm on. That's
Yeah.
the one I know.
Yeah, we don't have
East to
longest
west.
day, we don't have longest night in Ecuador, never.
No.
So in Ecuador we don't have 4 seasons, we have just 2, but it's like a weather dry season, okay? But in Ecuador it's not exactly you come, it's totally different.
I've never seen this one. I only went below the equator one time
Yeah.
in Africa, but
In
it was
Africa, really?
only 125 kilometers south.
Yeah.
Equator. Couldn't see that north.
Really? I
Couldn't
didn't
see.
know that. How much you say? How much the
100
distance?
125 south,
125. Yeah.
but I could not see the northern.
Yeah.
Maybe not the right time of year.
Yeah.
Kenya.
In
Kenya,
Kenya.
Africa.
But now, okay, in Quito it's cloudy now, but when
You
it's
can
not
see the
cloudy,
Southern
try to
Cross?
see, try to
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
First you had to try to see the Orion's belt. It's not difficult. You
Yeah.
just see it like this, you can see 3 stars, so like this is Orion.
Okay.
You go straight like this, you can see Big Dipper. Go straight like this, you're gonna see
That's
Southern
rough
Cross.
out of Southern
Yeah.
Cross. Good.
So you will be here in December, you're gonna see the time here. Now you're gonna have summer, so that means the position of the sun is here. When it's not cloudy, you can see the shadow from that stick to see the time. Okay? So we have a commercial time, 24 hours every day, but the time here is according to the rotation of the Earth. It is not exactly 24 hours. It is in 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. That's why every 4 years we have a leap year and the time is 10 minutes different. That's what it is. So just in case if some people say that Ecuador is real late, that's not true, okay? Ecuadorian time, my friends. 10 minutes. When Incas were here, in their language, this area was called Intinian. That's the reason why that the museum is called Intinian. Inti, that is Inti, and Yan means pathway. It's a pathway of us, and that's Intinian. So let me take one picture more here. Then that's it. Okay, my friend, now.
Whiskey.
Yeah, say whiskey or chuchaki, we say in Ecuador.
Chuchaki.
Yeah, we don't say cheese. You're right on the equator. I was calculated by GPS, as you can see that sign. And this is my finger to remember me, Ivan. Where is you have hurricanes a lot? Is here, right? Hurricanes?
Yes, we have hurricanes that come all the way up to Jacksonville,
Alright.
all through here.
What is the bad situation that now people are
Right
living?
now, okay, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, it's in Louis, Missouri, really?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
having
yeah, it's
trouble.
the Missouri here.
Yeah,
It's
all the way
St.
over to
Louis.
Oklahoma, all the way
Oh
across
my
here.
God.
Yeah.
This is horrible. And you're from
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Las Vegas, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty wow. But, my friends, now we're gonna do very interesting demonstrations. Okay? So the first is about Coriolis effect or centrifugal forces. Those were studied by Gaspar Coriolis. He was from France. And he said, when the earth is rotating like this, its rotations produce two forces. We call them centrifugal. So forces are on the equator, but according to the rotation of the earth, one force is going to be in the north, another one is going to be in the south. So forces are going with different temperatures. That's why we have cyclones in Australia and hurricanes in this part of the earth, for example, in the United States. But they are going opposite directions. To understand better, please both of you could stand here. The earth is rotating like this. South America, as you can see, is going clockwise.
Right.
Okay, so according to the rotation of the earth, cyclones here are like this, clockwise.
Clockwise, okay.
Now please, could you come back to the northern country? The earth is going like this. All countries, as you can see there, are going counterclockwise. So that's the reason why that hurricanes that we have here are like this, counterclockwise. Okay, and now let's see what happened on the equator. Please, one of you here, one of you here on the line. So look at the equator line. The earth is going the same direction, and the line for you is going up and down. It is straight. So when two forces come back, they have the same temperatures, and they cancel each other out. That's why on the equator we never have tornadoes, hurricanes, twists, typhoons, cyclones, because forces cancel each other out.
Nice.
Never. Nice, but we have volcanoes, earthquakes,
To make up for
yeah, and bad politicians. That's not good. That's everywhere, right?
You know, in the toilets in the southern hemisphere, they go the opposite direction.
That's what I was
Yeah.
People say about I didn't go real far from Ecuador, just in
Yeah.
the south, but I don't know maybe in Peru. But I think it depends the shape of the machine. That's right. Okay. So look at the surface, please. Look at this. Let's see the water test. 1, 2, and 3. Look at this. There's no vortex, no spinning. Yeah,
I've never
a
seen it,
good
yeah.
example, right? It goes straight down.
Thank
And
you,
now
guys.
let's go to do the example. It's going straight down. It's going straight down. And it was
starting to
going
get
this,
it.
yeah, a little bit. Let me
Yeah,
try
not
again.
much.
So don't forget that it's the distance is
Yeah,
important.
we're so close. The force can't be very great. You know?
You know, you know.
I'll tell you about an experiment I did. I went to the top of the Sears Tower in Chicago.
Oh, really? Yeah,
At one time, the tallest building in the world,
Yeah.
10, 15 years ago. And they told us that at the top of the building would sway back and forth 1 foot each way. This is a very big building. So I go into the bathroom and I look into the toilet. I said, what?
Ah, really?
No, I was disappointed, and the winds were high. They said it was moving that much. I could not see.
That was not true. No, it's better.
Yeah. Unreal.
Yeah, it was clockwise. Now let's.
Yeah. Very obviously counterclockwise. That's amazing.
Now let me show you the next test, my friends. Let's do the egg test.
You put the place
On the
egg.
equator, we're gonna try to balance the egg. We have this one to protect the egg because it's raw egg. Sometimes the egg can fall down. That's why we use this. And on the equator, it's much easier to balance the egg than your country because forces are equal. They are coming straight down. And that's why we use raw egg, because the yellow part must be like this, straight inside the egg. So you have to stand like this, and from the base you're gonna try to balance the egg. Okay? So let's see you're able to do. My
My
friend.
hand is no longer steady enough.
I
But
really-
it's good enough for you to do. I'll take a picture.
Too much coffee last night.
That, yeah.
Yeah, let me see you're able to do. Some of them did it.
Watch out for the cactus. I did it. See, nice job.
Very good, very good.
I know where the music is gonna come at 5:30.
Sure, Steve. Sure, Steve. Okay, Frank. Please come over.
Let me show you the next test, please.
Okay.
Heel and toe now.
You're going to take off when I do this.
Come here. Come here. You can see better.
I got it. Good.
Because you take pictures sometimes, the bird come and sit on the hand. That's incredible to see that. So in
Unusual.
Galapagos, they really don't.
It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 domes. Can you see the domes?
Yeah.
But can you understand why it has life inside the crater?
Well,
Because it's normally this is a volcano, right?
oh, yeah. Saves the dirt.
Yeah, but it has domes. But the explanation what the scientists give is that he erupted in the sides. In the side he has some holes, and when he erupted, the cono comes down, came down,
okay.
and for that reason we have life inside. And even there are some holes in the ground that you can throw a stone and you can hear that it's
No, doesn't it?
yeah, it has some. There are some holes in the land,
Touch, yeah.
in the ground, on the ground.
Yeah. Nice view.
But nothing happens here.
75 está. El otro señor estaba ahí. Es este cuarto, es este. Cripto.
Yo no puedo decir. Recordamos que deben permanecer con sus cinturones asegurados mientras la señal del cinturón permanezca encendida y que es prohibido fumar. Por favor, tener cuidado al abrir los compartimentos superiores porque los objetos se han desacomodado. Te invitamos a descubrir Life Miles, el nuevo programa de viajero frecuente de Ayanca y Taca. Para más información visita lifemiles.com. Para Taca y esta tripulación fue un placer tenerles a bordo en su vuelo del AXA 660. Esperamos poder servirles nuevamente en un futuro cercano. 3:10 de la tarde es la hora local. Welcome to Guayaquil, the main city. Your super departing after the visa has been turned off. Smoking is not permitted.